What if I told you that most people who build automation products aren't failing because their ideas are bad or because the tools don't work, but simply because they're making mistakes that are completely avoidable? And the worst part? These mistakes silently kill their sales long before the product even has a chance to grow. Today, we're breaking down the 8 biggest mistakes that stop your automation products from selling. And more importantly, how to fix each one so your systems actually bring in money. If you're building digital products, trying to make extra income, or starting your first automation business, this video is going to save you months of frustration. Hey everyone, welcome to Digital Profit Hacks, the channel that shows you how to turn smart tools and simple systems into real income streams. If you want more content like this, make sure to subscribe and hit the bell so you don't miss the next drop. Now let's jump in. Mistake number 1 is building something nobody asked for. This is the classic trap, and honestly, almost everyone goes through it at least once. You get excited about an idea, start building a workflow that you think is genius, spend hours tweaking steps, making it clean, adding AI, polishing every detail, and then when it's done, nobody buys. Not because your product is bad, but because nobody asked for it in the first place. What most creators forget is that the digital market rewards solutions, not inventions. The easiest fix is validation. And I don't mean surveys or complicated research. I mean going to places where people complain out loud. Check what small business owners are already buying on Gumroad, Etsy, or TikTok shops. Search automation help on Reddit, and you'll find entire threads of people begging for simple fixes. Look at the sections of YouTube videos for local business owners. You'll see the same pain points. Repeat. That's your green light. If someone is already selling something similar, that's not a reason to avoid it. That's proof a real market exists. You're not trying to be the first, you're trying to be the best option. Mistake number 2 is making things too complex. We all love building fancy automations, 20 steps, multiple routers, AI prompts, dynamic variables. It feels smart. But buyers don't care about how hard something was to build. They care about how easy it is to use. A workflow that tries to be everything ends up doing nothing well. And the moment people feel confused, they stop trusting the product. Small businesses want one thing: a tool that removes one headache. That's why the best-selling automation products are incredibly simple. An appointment reminder, a content planner, a lead follow-up system. They don't look glamorous, but they solve a painful problem instantly. Simplicity also helps you sell. When you describe your product in one clear sentence, people understand it immediately. If you need a paragraph to explain it, you've already lost the sale. Mistake number 3 is having terrible positioning. And this one destroys more sales than any other mistake. Most creators describe the mechanics instead of the benefit. They say, this connects Typeform to Notion and sends an email. That doesn't mean anything to a business owner, but if you say, this system responds to every new lead instantly, so you never miss a sale again, now you're speaking their language. Positioning is all about framing. You're not selling a workflow. You're selling less stress, fewer forgotten tasks, more money saved, and more time freed. People buy outcomes, not features. If your product makes someone feel more organized, more productive, or more in control of their business, highlight that. A workflow becomes valuable the moment the buyer sees themselves using it. Positioning bridges that gap. Mistake number 4 is hiding the result. A lot of automation sellers talk only about what's happening behind the scenes, the triggers, the steps, the logic. But buyers want to see the end result. They want to know what they're actually getting. If your workflow creates content, show the final posts it generates. If it sends automated email sequences, show a beautifully formatted email. If it organizes data, show a screenshot of the clean dashboard. You're not giving away your secrets, you're proving quality. Think of it like buying a meal. You don't read the recipe first. You look at the final dish. Show the transformation and your conversion rate instantly increases because people finally understand the value. Mistake number 5 is skipping the demo. And honestly, this is the simplest thing you can do to double your sales. A demo doesn't need studio lighting, fancy editing, or a professional narrator. A simple raw screen recording that shows the workflow running from start to finish eliminates fear. Buyers want to know, does it work? Is it easy? Will I be able to use it? When they see it live, all of those questions disappear. Think about it like a car. Nobody buys one without test driving it, even if they already know the model. A demo is your test drive. And there's a bonus. Demos also get shared and saved way more on TikTok and YouTube Shorts, giving your product free exposure. Mistake number 6 is pricing emotionally instead of strategically. Most creators look at a product and think, I'll price this low because I built it fast, or people won't pay more than $15. But buyers don't know how long it took you. They only care about the value it gives them. If your automation saves someone an hour a day, that could easily be worth $50, $100, sometimes even $300, depending on the business size. Look at top sellers online. Many of their workflows are simple, but the pricing reflects the pain they remove. You should price based on impact, not effort. And here's a secret. Higher prices actually reduce support requests because they attract more serious buyers. Underpricing is not generosity, it's self-sabotage. And now, mistake number 7 is treating your product like a one-time post instead of an asset. Most creators upload their automation once and then disappear. They make a single announcement on social media, get a sale or two, and then move on to the next idea. But digital products don't grow through one post. They grow through consistent visibility. Your workflow should show up everywhere. YouTube Shorts, TikTok, Instagram Reels, X Threads, Pinterest pins, even automations marketplaces. Share demo clips, customer results, small tutorials, before and after examples, mini stories. Over time, that attention compounds. One product promoted consistently can turn into a real income stream. Not because the product changed, but because more people finally saw it. Mistake number 8 is selling without customer clarity. And this one is sneaky because most creators don't even realize they're doing it. They build an automation, list it on Gumroad, post about it online, and hope that someone will buy it. But someone is not a target audience. If you don't know exactly who your product is for, your sales message becomes generic, your examples become vague, and your product description doesn't resonate with anyone in particular. When you try to speak to everyone, you end up convincing no one. The fix is to get painfully specific about your buyer, not small business owners, not content creators. That's too broad. You need to identify one type of buyer with one type of problem. A real estate agent who loses leads because they reply too slowly. A fitness coach who forgets to send check-in reminders. A bakery owner who wants to collect reviews without begging customers. Once you know exactly who you're targeting, your product becomes easier to describe, your examples become more relatable, and your marketing becomes 10 times more effective. Clarity creates demand. Vagueness kills it. Before you go, I put together a complete step-by-step guide that walks you through how to build your first automation product, price it correctly, and publish it so you can get your first sales fast. You'll find it in the pinned comment below. It's designed to take you from idea to income without wasting months trying to figure everything out alone. If you found this video helpful, make sure to subscribe, like, hit the bell, and tell me in the comments which mistake you think was stopping your sales the most. Thanks for watching until the end, and let's go make some profit.